Yo, what's going on, dudes? Today I'm going to show you guys my best CTF and UPLINK classes. I use the same sort of set for these because they're sort of the same game mode in a sense. Respawn delay, CTF's a little bit more respawn delay and a lot slower paced, a lot more defensive, but they're kind of the same game mode in a sense. So I tend to use the same class set. I used to have two, but I just use the same now. So this is like, prior to ban and protect. So obviously everybody's game is going to be different in competitive. Like, every gun could be banned. Every attachment could be banned, every perk could be banned, you never know, so keep that in mind. These are my best classes provided this stuff doesn't get banned, and if it does get banned, obviously I'll change it up, but I'll go through a couple of things that I'll change up if it gets banned, because a lot of stuff does get banned in most games, so let's get into it. So, off the bat, we got the Vespa with quick draw, grip, extended mags, and then double EMP, afterburner, fast hands, and blast presser. So the Vespa gets banned like something like 92% of the time, something that was at World League qualifiers. That was the stats, so it gets banned a lot. So if it does get banned, I'll usually just chuck on the VMP, and if I can put rapid fire on the VMP, I will. Otherwise, just put long barrel. But it's pretty straightforward, Vespa gets banned, no one can use it, so it's not really that much of a disadvantage. But if it is allowed, yeah, 100% I'd use it over any other sub because it's crazy, it just melts. So keep that in mind. But that's probably one of the main things we've got to emphasize. Like, Vespa gets banned a lot, so this class might not even be of any relevance. But afterburner and blast presser for throws and running ball, obviously, and fast hands pretty self-explanatory. Double EMPs just because they're really annoying to verse. Like, when people do it to me, it frustrates me, so that's why I do it, and I'm hoping that gets to the other team and it annoys them, so that's why I do it. But that's that one. Now, I've got this double CUDA class sort of going here. Now, this one's probably more just slaying out in CTF, essentially, and sometimes in uplink, if I've got a good team, that are running ball and all that, don't really need to run ball, I'll get rid of afterburner and I'll just chuck on overclock and usually get my specialist more. That's how I go. Quick draw, grip, and long barrel. You can use rapid fire on the CUDA instead of grip. It's still got not much recoil, but it's probably more long range. Like, this gun's really good for a subby long range, so if you have grip on it, you're usually going to be able to beat AR's long range sometimes, so keep that in mind. And I'm using blast presser, attack mask, and I've got fast ends on every class. You should have fast ends on it, helps you win gunfights, so remember that. But yeah, attack mask is just so you don't get stunned, obviously. If you're trying to hold down a spawn or hold down a part of the map where they're going to be pushing, like, you don't want to get stunned and killed. Like, it's the worst thing ever, so that's that. This is more just if we, aren't scoring an uplink, I'll chuck on afterburner on the CUDA, and that's why it's called Kobe, just so I can hit those one pointers. Usually I put this on in overtime. I know fair few good 1 point spots. I've made a video on it if you want to check it out and you might like it. But flak jacket, just so you don't get naded. I mean, you don't really get naded that much on ball, but maybe better off having attack mask on this class. Chuck in, like that, but it doesn't really matter either. So that's that. M8, this is the insta-kill class. This literally, you will never get to use this. You'll get to use it like 1 in every 20 games. Usually high caliber or rapid fire, one of the two gets banned, but I just don't really change this class. Like, if this somehow doesn't get banned, any of this stuff, I'll use this class, but I don't really use it M8 otherwise because I don't really like it that much. It's not really good after the patch. I don't know if it's, people tell me it's really good still, but I disagree. I don't think it's very good at all. It's good with high cal, rapid fire, long barrel, but if you're going to fit all of those in there, you're going to be having no perks, so I don't really rate it that much. So fast hands and blast presser, they're the two most important perks if you ask me in CTF and uplink. I mean, in hardpoint, not as much, you don't need blast presser, but in those two, because you got to play for your life a lot more with the respawn delay, I'd recommend blast presser, but yeah. And then last class is the Man of War. This is what I usually use on Breach and Fringe. I like having the L cards there, the Kimbos, just to whip them out with fast hands and be able to beat subbies in close and all that. So Man of War, I don't really reckon you need quick draw, and in these game modes you're playing your life a lot more, so you're pre-aiming a lot, so you don't really need quick draw, but it kind of depends how you play. Personally, I play pretty fast paced, so for me not to have quick draw, I got to be like pre-aiming a lot, but yeah, it depends on your preference and all that, so keep that in mind. I don't have blast pressure on this class because this is, I'm not really going to be running ball, I'm not really going to be like, moving around that much. Usually I'll just hold down mid-map with this on CTF, and the EMP is just there just in case, they get a sentry or something, or, I just want to spam them, but it doesn't really matter too much. I usually have overclock on this. I've just been using afterburner because I keep dying, like, keep, like, running out of afterburner or, like, thrust, and I fall off the edge. Pissing me off so much, but reflex, grip, and stock, they're the main three I think you need on this gun. The sight's pretty average, and grip, it's got a lot of recoil, and stock, obviously it's an AR. Obviously it's an AR, so you want to have, yeah, stock on that, but they're the classes, dudes. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a thumbs up. If you've got any suggestions for me, what I should try out, or what you reckon's better on certain classes, let me know. Really appreciate it. But just a quick note, I don't run awareness, I don't run Sixth Sense, and I don't run tracker, so if you're going to tell me to use those, I'm probably not going to reply to the comments. So anyway, dudes, have a good one. Peace out.
Yeah, it's always been Dane, always the same. All about the same girl and the same pain. Now I got two girls with the same name. Wait, I'm feeling myself. See, it's been a whole week and I can't even tell. Right between going to heaven or going to hell. Feel like I'm stuck in a cell. Told me I'm selling my soul, are you selling yourself? I feel like I'm walking on shells. What should I tell? Feel like Adele. Feel like my hands in the nail is the way that